All right, we're at the AAC tonight for Mavs and Thunder Game 4, but we will certainly have our eyes on Stars-Avs Game 4 as well. You can bet that both myself and Joe Trahan sitting here on press row will have a computer up, keeping an eye on the Stars and Avalanche as well, as Dallas looks to continue to hold down this Avalanche offense. The best scoring team in hockey this year, 3.68 goals per game during the regular season for Colorado. Dallas held them to just a goal in Game 3 to get that win, and Jake Oettinger has a .933 save percentage over the last 2 games as Dallas has taken this 2-1 series lead. Can he remain consistent? His consistency, in my mind, has been undersold, has been underappreciated in these playoffs because he's been much better than, frankly, I think Stars fans have given him credit for. He was not great in Game 1 of the series against Vegas. Gave up 4 goals on just 15 shots, a rather paltry .733 save percentage. Since then, and allow me to read this off, his save percentages in all of the Stars games, starting with Game 2 against Vegas: .920, .941, .941 again, .926, .966, .957 in Game 7 to close out that series with Vegas. Slight drop off Game 1 against Colorado, .846, but then .903 in Game 2, .966 in Game 3 against Colorado. That is consistency. That is impressive consistency. Can he keep that up tonight? That is one of the big question marks for Dallas, because that is a very, very dangerous Avs offense that they are trying to bottle up. The play of Miro Heiskanen, the play of Chris Tanev, certainly aiding in that process as well. We've seen Thomas Harley continue to grow as a defenseman for Dallas over the course of this season, and he's made some big plays in this series. So it's not just Oettinger, and if they do give up goals tonight, that probably won't just be Oettinger. It's obviously beyond just the goaltender, but they have, as a unit, been very good in this series. Can they maintain that consistency? The Stars' best players have responded to Pete DeBoer, kind of calling them out after Game 1. We saw it from Roope Hintz in Game 2. We saw it from Tyler Seguin in both Game 2 and Game 3. Who's going to be the guy tonight? Will we see Jason Robertson maybe get back to what he was doing in the first round and find the back of the net a couple of times tonight? Obviously, we saw Logan Stankoven score his first 2 playoff goals and get the monkey off his back in Game 3 of the series. Perhaps he can double down on that. I've seen a lot of questions about Joe Pavelski, and I get it. You're used to seeing him on the score sheet. He was a ton just last year in the playoffs. He was incredibly impactful in last year's playoffs. It's weird to not see him make that kind of impact in the playoffs, and it's not hard to jump to, are we seeing Father Time finally rear its head? Pete DeBoer clearly still trusts him because the ice time is still there. They're still putting Joe Pavelski out there 14, 15 minutes a night, sometimes more. They wouldn't be doing that if DeBoer didn't think he was making an impact, and he's making an impact in other ways beyond just getting on the score sheet. But it's not hard to envision a moment where he does make that kind of impact on a game, and maybe that could be the boost for the Stars in this series. If he can, in a game or 2 down the stretch run of this series, maybe he can get on the score sheet, and maybe that can be that final push for the Dallas Stars to get to a conference final. So a lot of work to do, and it begins with Game 4 tonight in Colorado, 8:30, really 8:50 the start. And again, we'll be tuning in even from right here at the AAC with the Mavs game going on, keeping track of both. Finally, this is the last night where we've got to do this complete split attention thing. Games 5 on Wednesday for both of these 2 teams are on the same night, but there's at least a stagger. One game at 7, the other game at 8:45, 8:50. So we've at least got that. This is the last time we've got to do this complete brain split, and then we can kind of laser in from here on out for the balance of these 2 series. But enjoy it tonight. Game 4, Stars going for a 3-1 series lead, looking to come back home with a chance to close it out.